Hello and welcome to my first sketchbook tour and first YouTube video ever. I'm Sara. Nice to meet you guys, whoever's watching. And I'm just going to be going through my favorite sketchbook of all time, which is my 2018 sketchbook. Hear me out. It's been a long time, but it's a really pivotal sketchbook for me, so I thought it'd be cool and maybe you'll be interested in seeing it, because, yeah. And since this is my first video, if you guys want to see more work, let me know, and let's hop right in. Also, I tend to ramble a lot, so I apologize in advance. So here it is. As you can tell, it's been very worn out, but yes. So here is the first page. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to keep my hand here because it has my address, and I started this on a plane. So as you can tell, there is an airplane seat. This is a very travel-themed sketchbook to begin with. Welcome to the future of me. Luckily, this sketchbook never got lost, so I didn't have to have the address on it. But here is the next page. So here's me kind of freaking about Post Malone. Here is a quick sketch. I don't know how I feel about it now. Like 3 years later, but of me and my friends in our prom dresses in going shopping, just girly things. Those were the days. I just also got Spotify Premium, so here is another airplane photo. I was feeling very productive that night, so there are a lot of airplane photos, drawings, not photos. I'm zoned out. And here I finally arrived. I was visiting my home country, and yeah, as you can tell, I just graduated high school, so I was feeling nostalgic. I can't sing, so yeah. Here is my grandmother's house. It is very empty because she passed away that year. That may or may not have been why that year sucked. Here are some photos of the family. Not photos, again. Drawings of the family. Here is my uncle. Yes. Here's a page back in the olden days, and actually kind of still now, I'm really super proud of. It's one of my favorite pages I've ever done. And sorry, I just froze like this, but yes. I drew it all with red ink pen. I don't know why it's not focusing, but here we are. Hopefully it does. Yay, it focused. So yeah. That is a great page for me, and that is my little cousin, and all the clocks I found in our house. There were a lot of clocks. Here is some quick sketches. That summer, so I went to an arts high school, and it felt super constricting at times, so a lot of the art I did in the sketchbook was kind of to release myself from that arts high school mindset. So as you can tell, these are some quick sketches, stuff that I would normally not be able to get away with. And here's another airport drawing because, yes, as you can tell, I love airports and airplanes. I feel like that's something you guys should know about me early on, because yeah. Here is another one of my favorite pages from this sketchbook. Here's a drawing of my cousin I did where I added a bunch of snakes because she definitely doesn't have any of those. And here are some drawings of Iran. So here are the streets, here are some bakers and candlestick makers and all that fun jazz. So, kind of a weird page. A lot more of my cousins. Again, my cousin does not have that many Beatles. He just likes Beatles, so I was like, here you go. And here are some languages that I wanted to learn, and I'm just going to be honest with you, I did learn 2 out of like 9 of those, so, whew. Here's my summer checklist. I don't know why I said white list, so please don't mind that, but yes. Also, I'm not sure if a page likes, yes, sorry. So, here's my summer wish list of things to do. Again, believe it or not, apparently I did all that, so woo, go Sara from 3 years ago. Here's another one, my cousins. I have a lot of cousins. I think Vampire Weekend wrote that song about me. So Here is a sad photo, but this is my grandmother's ceremony where everyone came over. Keep in mind, this is 2018, so like COVID did not exist yet, hopefully. Here is the metro lines in Iran. I love public transportation, as you can tell. Planes, metros, these themes. Here are some uncles. I'm not sure if I can show that page, so here is, it was the World Cup, I believe, that year. Don't quote me because I might be very wrong, but everyone was freaking out. And here are some plain bops, which are very basic songs, I'm not gonna lie to you. They were essentially anything on the radio at the time. Another uncle. Some more fam. Malik. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a comic, but it is my mom, because I believe, actually it might be me as well. I can't remember, I'm not gonna lie to you. But it was about how much food we get given in Iran. Here is a juice shop. And here's our way back to Canada. Here are airport. As you can tell, I treated this a lot like a journal, so there's a lot of writing. Watched Love, Simon on the plane and like cried, definitely. I was very emotional that day. Some more train stuff. And I got ink from Iran for very cheap, and I was freaking out, so I went and created this. Still kind of like it, not gonna lie. Here's some paintings I did of me, and I believe I also used Tom Bow markers. Let me see if I can pull some up. Like, this is one of them. Pretty sure I actually used this one a lot in this page, so good timing. Another airport is Frankfurt Airport, my favorite airport. Not a favorite, but like most comfortable. It's like my house. Sad comic or something. More me in my prom dress, because yes, I may or may not have like savored the moment when it came out. So yeah. Alright, and this is a nice drawing. Wow. Sorry, I'm just like, it's been a while since I looked at the sketchbook. And this is one of my all-time favorite pages. Like, even now, I don't know how I did it back then. It's a bit messy, not gonna lie, but yeah. Here is public transportation, my favorite thing. This is also still one of my favorite pages. I even made like a rant about this. So like, this is our two self-portraits where I was like, self-portraits are meant to be ugly. So like, don't feel pressured to make them beautiful. So this is a very realistic self-portrait of me since summer 2018, just reading terrible memes online and watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think this is a comic again, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Not my favorite page in the world. It's a little too crazy. Yes, my actual most favorite page. I definitely did have a Shawn Mendes phase that summer. Unfortunately, or fortunate. I mean, like, it's good that I got it out of the way. So, here it is. This was my most ambitious sketchbook page ever. It's essentially for a song Lost in Japan, and I think I'm holding this sketchbook really weirdly, so I hope it's working. This is my favorite drawing of all sketchbook time. It is, I feel like it embodies the plane that I was trying to capture. And yeah, one of my favorite pages. I tried to continue this on, but I was very unsuccessful. Here we go. Here's another page from my friends in the summer. This summer I went out a lot, so I have a lot of photos of my friend. Photos. If I say photos one more time, I swear. So here are my friends, beautiful lads. Sometimes you just gotta be honest in your sketchbooks, and this was one of those pages. Yes, as you can tell, the influence of Brooklyn Nine-Nine is evident. Another self-portrait. I was super proud of this at the time. Still am, because like my pencil abilities have shrunk over the years. That being said, my pen abilities have increased, so now a page to skip because a really personal page, if you will. This was from July 27th to August 5th, where I tried to do a little drawing every day. So, like, this is when I moved out of my room, my childhood room, so I was like, wow, this is emotional. Moved into this room, went to a wedding, again, pre-COVID, just keep that in mind, it's 2018. I have, like, a fear of being called out, so definitely why I mentioned it. Here is from a really intense day where a baby threw up on me. I didn't know the baby, so always fun. This is from a sleepover, I believe. This is when me and my friend road tripped to this city near our city. I'm having a lot of trouble holding the sketchbook at this angle, so woo. And here's actually not sure why there were fireworks at that time, but here's some fireworks as well. And a really pretty cloud. Like, go Sarah, go past Sarah. Oh, I volunteered at a camp as well. Oh, volunteered at a camp at some point here, and then this is driving school. This, I keep on saying this is one of my favorite pages because, like, to every other page, but it really was. This was a good sketchbook. A decent amount of great pages in here. This was Meet the Artist from 2018. I actually updated that, so woo. And here are some random people. I genuinely don't know any of them. I believe they were all from Pinterest, where I tried to, like, play around with a new style of art that I unfortunately never revisited traditionally. But digitally, I have used this style often. I'll zoom in here for some deets, because I feel like this page had a lot of deets. It's me. Here are some peeps, my peeposes. Yes. Some more Shawn Mendes, unfortunately. Nothing against Shawn Mendes, you know, but, like, not really a fan now of him. So maybe that's why I'm saying unfortunately. Here are some drawings I did when the bus was passing by. I tried to, like, remember what was going on so I could sketch it out super duper quick. If you know this area, yes, this was in Toronto, I believe. I don't even know. Here is from the camp I worked at. I definitely changed all the children's faces, hashtag privacy, but this was the camp. This was Friday, August 17th. Do I remember anything about that day? Yeah, I believe I went on a really long walk and I was like, wow, I am so old now, I work. I was not that old. I mean, sorry. A lot of people work younger than I do, so I feel like I was just over dramatizing things because the camp was close to where I used to live when I was a mini-me. When I was a mini-me, I hated that. When I was a child. Yes, so here are some drawings more from camp. Some more bus drawings. I was very into the pink mood. Here's me planning a comic that never happened, R.I.P. Some more camp drawings. I spent, like, all my week at camp, so obviously that's most of what I drew. And also some bus drawings. Those are my friends. Those two. I don't know who the others are. Not gonna lie. This was a drawing I really liked. I did it in the car on the way to my friend Cité, and she was moving in for uni, and I joined her because I didn't move anywhere from uni. This was sad. But yeesh. This was like the last friend group sleepover we had, so I was feeling emotional, but like the drawings were not feeling emotional because they were kind of bad, but yes. Here is a sad day because, yes, I'm not going to get into details, but, as you can tell, I was freaking a bit out, but pretty drawings, not going to lie. Still obsessed with her. Luckily, everything went well, though, so woo. Here are some drawings I colored in later on, some bus drawings I colored in later on. I kind of want to keep on doing this, but unfortunately because of COVID, I barely go on the bus anymore, so sad. Here is me hanging out with a tiny child. I believe it was also from camp. But yeesh. Some more bus drawings. There is a lot of bus drawings. I feel like I changed the names because I wanted to turn this into a comic. Never did. R.I.P. I feel like I just flipped through. And then this was... Yes. I don't actually know what that was. I believe it was from a park. Really like this drawing though. It was not gouache. I believe it's acrylic because I did not have gouache until like 2 days ago. Haven't used the gouache yet, but some more paintings. This was a really random page. I remember being like, I'm just gonna put everything I can think of onto this page randomly. So, yes. This is, I might block this up. This is our university newspaper that I really wanted to join in my first year. I actually did join. I'm now the head of graphics there, so very exciting. Here is a sketch I did of waiting French, and yeah, I still don't like French. No offense, nothing against the language, but it is not for me. But I have improved, so woo. Now, this was from Frosh, and the reason it looks like this is because I felt like that. I believe I threw up like right after Frosh ended because it was boiling in there, and it was terrible, and the music sucked. And this is why I did not go to the rest of Frosh. I don't recommend Frosh unless like you're super social. I'm not. Some more sketches from Frosh, I believe. Some more bus sketches. These are bus sketches. This is from a park. That's from Frosh. Like zoom in. This is when I was just getting into pen, so it's very messy. I can promise you I get better-ish. But yeah, always good to try things, even if it doesn't look the best. This is all from Frosh. I was trying to illustrate a reportage. I think I didn't do too bad, but like, this was my favorite one out of all of them. I mean, I could probably just zoom in, but like, I keep on forgetting. Yes, so here it is. Here's some more self-portraits. As you can tell, I was a bit obsessed with the self-portrait. Still am, but much less, luckily or unluckily. Here's some cubism. I had a very large cubism phase. If I ever go into my high school days, we will see that in my sketchbook, unfortunately. Shawn Mendes. Again, not gonna lie, doesn't look like him, but I can tell because I remember I drew that. Love this page though because I got a Tombow marker that I was looking for off of Amazon. Unfortunately, again, Amazon. I say unfortunately a lot, I apologize. And yes, here it is. Yeet. From the bus. Here is some sketches from Art Club, a club I joined in first year. I recommend joining your local art clubs because they are very nice people and give you some prompts that you would never think of. Here is Declan McKenna. Out of focus, in focus. I was super proud of that because I had not worked much with lines before. Yeah. Neat. I think I was just ranting here, so like, let's pretend we didn't see this. Oh, here are some random city names I was making up by mashing up other names within our city. Yeah. I am full of myself, but yes, I'm so full of houses. I absolutely love houses. I slightly edited this later on and used it in a piece, but yes. Here's some more pen sketches. I was finally getting more comfortable with pen, so you can tell. I love drawing leaves on faces. Maybe that's my brand as well as buses, because half my drawings are buses. Pens. What else can I say? Oh, I was having a Mika phase. Still am, not gonna lie. Kind of makes a lot of songs that slap. A Shawn Mendes that I never finished, but I really liked where I was going. Who knows, maybe I'll finish it one day. And a very unfinished page. I was getting tired of the sketchbook. Ah, spoiler. This was a drawing I worked for like 3 days on. I mean, I don't know why I did that, not gonna lie to you. Let me see if I can zoom. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was super proud of this drawing. It's my first like major pen piece. I mean, also probably one of my last major pen pieces. Fortunately, I've become very digital because of my job. And yeah, here's me on the bus listening to some bops and practicing my German. Here are my two friends that I saw in a cafe shop. It was during Thanksgiving. And yeah, here, she was giving advice to her, so I was like, might as well draw you both. Yeah, here's a Mika I did for French class. Actually, I made it up. I did actually do it for French class. I just wanted to draw Mika, so I said that I was doing it for French class, so I like gave myself a legal permission to. Here are some ghosts in the bus, in the train, or bus, yeah. Here's some more painting. I believe these were watercolor mixed with acrylic, so like gouache. Here are some people crossing the road, because every day I cross the road with like 5 of the same people and made sure no cars hit us, even though no car probably would hit us. I live in a very small neighborhood. Yes, this is another page from Art Club, because they were having Halloween night or something. And here are some people from Art Club I drew on the side. This is from when I visited my friend in art school, and I got like super emo because I was like, wow, these guys are so talented, it couldn't be me. So I made this page of me being emo. Again, another self-portrait. If anyone wants to sue me, this is the time. Here's some more emo art from that trip. It's just a terrible trip, but also a good trip, you know, because sometimes you just gotta cry. See, Taylor Swift lyrics. Yes, I am a Swiftie, if you couldn't tell by my cardigan. Here are some very rough sketches for a musical theater thing that I auditioned for. Musical set designer. I unfortunately got the role. I feel like anyone other than me would have been a great choice. I thought I'd be just designing, not building, but yeah, I was building, unfortunately. Sorry to the Musical Theater Society. And here are some things I glued to the back of my sketchbooks. Some bops. I was like, these were the days of drawing. Well, they were, honestly. You go, Sarah, self-aware. And a bunch of papers in the back of this. Ah, there's where this rose went. I was looking for it. This was a rose from when I finished musical theater. And yeah, I was looking for it the other day because I wanted to put up a dried flower. So now I can do that. Actually, I mean, the thing's already up, unfortunately, so I cannot do that. So that video ends rather abruptly, but it's all good because I can add some art I've been doing these days in 2021. Yeah, I dropped my camera when I was filming, so I decided to not use that footage. But here is how my art looks now. It's not always this realistic, but I'm just showing you guys a variety of stuff I do, so that if there's something you guys like, I can do more of it. Like digital art stuff, traditional art. Not gonna lie to you, traditional art, I do it still, like, you will see it, I just haven't had as much time, unfortunately. But here's some of the things I've been doing in my sketchbook and in my life book of life. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. There will be no more sketchbook tours since my current sketchbooks kinda are not as cute as that one. They're very sketchy. But that's all good, because it's a sketchbook, you know? But yeah, if you watched up till here, just know that you're my best friend now. So thank you very much for watching up to here. If you watched up to here and you liked it, a like would be great. If you didn't like it, that's all good too. I fully understand. Thank you for watching up to here. Yeah, I'm rambling right now. So let me know what you guys would like to see. I can maybe do a tutorial. I'd rather do a draw with me because that's a genre of video I like to watch personally. I can talk about career stuff. Not that I have too much experience, but as I'm a student, but I can give some student pointers. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning.